What's up, guys? You come here often? So, welcome. It is deadlift day. We are about 3 weeks out from the first meet of the year. Today's plan is we're going to work up to a top single. I have an option between like 745 and 770-ish, 775-ish. So if things feel good, of course, I want to send it. But if they feel just okay, then I'll probably be patient with the progression and go from there. All right, let's get going. What are you gonna hit today? Just gonna rip it, see what happens. Even if it feels awkward, now I know right where I'm at. That's also going to be a better balance position for your signals and everything going on. So make that adjustment, take a couple reps. All right, so like normal, we're going to start with foam roller. This is my coach, Kyle, Team USA coach, director of what for USPA? Education. Director of education for USPA. So I told y'all what we're doing today, top single. I'll let Kyle kind of tell me where I should go to or stop at today based on how things move. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna fly. That's the only thing that's going to get you coming from better. I guess since I'm only doing singles, I can grab one of the newer Texas power bar or Texas squat bar, deadlift bars, whatever it is. Because like when I'm doing volume, I do not want that bar because it'll chew my hands up. Can you stop? See that bullshit? Just come up here and just fucking with me. You know, like, it's like, don't poke the bear. You see those gyms, they have like the really fancy ass fucking chalk bowls.
Yeah, like the ghost ones or whatever. Yeah,
Home Depot bucket.
The Lone Star bucket.
I win.
What platform are we pulling on?
This one.
Feels a little greasy. Someone's got lotion on their hands or something. I get that off of there. Greasy ass hands. So I didn't have Whataburger before this session, so I should burp into the mic a lot less this video than the last deadlift video. I was like a chicken strip sandwich deep in like a large fries and a Dr. Pepper before that video, so we were getting a lot of bodily gases coming out.
The one thing I do the only area where I see you have to be careful is how you squeeze your glutes when you're standing on top.
The streets. Does this angle flatter you? I swear I'm not just doing this for views. This is just necessary. Hiding it. Oh my God. Hide it. I'm not an influencer. I'm not an influencer. I'm not an influencer. Athlete. Okay, we're good.
Almost full stiff leg here. So.
But yes, if you have to put butcher balm on, use a glove. You don't want them greasy hands on the deadlift bar. Preferably wear shorts as well, so you don't have to, you know, give the people a free show. YouTube views, I present my ass. Yeah. Well, it's legal violence.
That's why I miss kickboxing so much.
Yeah.
It was just good therapy. Some days I just need to go in and get hit. Some days I need to go in and hit somebody.
Yeah.
I'm just not fucking around today.
What's up, guys? You come here often? Oh, your fancy pants, recovery tools. Let's get you a sander. Yes, sir. Hey, Pappy.
See?
What's up, brother? How are you today?
Good. Yourself?
Good. You know, just working these cheeks out. You know what I mean? Trying to stay thick. I've heard them, but I haven't heard that one. That bitch was banging.
I'm listening to Chop This Screw Big Pokey right now.
Oh, hell yeah. Michael Watts tribute. R.I.P. DJ Michael Watts. DJ Screw, Big Pokey. The real ones. The ones that didn't go to the Diddy parties. Let's go.
Come on, Alex.
Yep. Come on! Up!
Fucked up that underhand grip.
Huh?
Fucked up that underhand grip. I like gripped too far out.
Oh, okay. That's the trick with that style, is you kind of have to hit it right, you know?
Yeah.
But when you hit it right, it really works out for you. No. What you looking at? Thickums? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Look at you. In your man onesie.
This is just a normal week for you.
I hide
You
it
wear your
halfway
shit
through.
everywhere. You wear your shit every week.
I've just gotten used to training like this, and it's
God damn it.
comfortable. Straps only come up when it matters. Toe, set toe.
Go now. That's over there, Wes. Yep. Good.
What you think, Coach?
Look, I can put my shoes on like a normal person.
Well, we got between.
771.
You want to go there? Okay, let's do it. I'm good with it. TIR blue. This smelling salt has a nozzle where you can just blast it in your face, okay? So, but close your eyes, because if this hits you in the eyeball, you're not gonna like it. Big fucking slack pool.
I'm always at the top, obviously, but it's like whenever I did that weight, then the weight clears the floor.
One time, let's go! Let's go, team! Be aggressive!
That's not even a second attempt, let's go. Let's get it. Yep, there we go.
Yeah!
Ah! Woo! Yes! Ooh, yeah. Feels good to be back.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't have any baby powder. I just had foot powder over there, and I didn't know what the fuck that was, so.
That bar
Is foot powder the same shit? It's over there where we keep the baby powder. I didn't know if it was over there for stinky feet or actual baby powder. Let's see here. It still puts me around 800. Yeah, ish. Yeah, RDLs. So that was 760.
Really?
I think your phone might have the
I know what it was.
the calibrateds on, or the calibrated collars.
There was an extra in the app 2.5 kg clip on there.
I mean, I'm fine with it. It was still easy, and I mean, I'm ready to pull 800 plus, so
Oh yeah.
really,
That's still only 20 on the side.
yeah. Do a slight deficit. I'm on these here RDLs.
That's right. Fucking 2.5.
Yeah, you had the squat bar on there. That's okay. It's not much different.
I always try to.
If anything, it honestly saves me a little bit of recovery, I think.
Yep.
So.
I mean, we would have pushed it higher.
And then we're bringing squats down to 750 this week. Are we taking it up? I don't really care either which way, because next week's what, 2 weeks out? So we took 800 at 2 weeks out and then deloaded. And that's
the plan.
It's a pretty good little mini peak.
I'm in Montana for a meet.
Montana? It's probably cold there.
$735 is what I threw in there. Or 727 to 744.
What's that?
735.
Oh, 735.
The notes have it 727 to 744.
Okay.
So some variance in there. Yeah, I tell you about our meet director out there, yeah? Montana guy.
You said you liked him, right?
Oh, he's awesome. I've coached him for quite a while. He had a massive heart attack 6 weeks ago.
That's right. You told me about that.
That's why I'm headed out there to help him.
To help, yeah.
So
Okay.
I don't get fucking loading the trailer.
Absolutely.
He's 63, Italian, and if somebody like me isn't gonna just go tell fuck you, I'm doing this for you, he'd figure out a way to try to tell everybody to fuck off and do it himself. He's so stubborn like that. I love the guy. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
sit in the chair. I'll let you press a button. Sit in the chair. Yeah, the next week we're blasting 804.
Okay. All right, y'all, so that top single, we were trying to shoot for 771, but you know, we're powerlifters or meatheads. We're not very good at math. So we ended up hitting 760, calling it there. Nice smooth single. Body feels exactly like it should here at about a little under 3 weeks out. Next, this Friday, we probably go 740-ish on squat. And then I'm not sure what the next week for deadlift is. I'm assuming it's probably down a little bit. And then we'll hit 804 that week on squat. And then deload into the meet. So we're running this like mini peak right now. Normally it would be it'd be about double the length of time, maybe a little bit longer. But this is just one of those things. I want to get back on the platform, shake out the jitters, get back used to the combo rack and go from there. So today was a good day. Now we're going to do some Smith machine RDLs. Keep that posterior chain strong. I can double overhand this, and I'll go grab my little strappies. straps. We actually sell these little strap things online. You go to tirgear.com. Very good bargain price. Is about half the price of the other variations of this strap. So I only use them for, you know, a handful of accessories. RDL's one of them, because I don't want to be doing a bunch of mixed grip RDLs, and I'm terrible at hook grip, so straps. All right, let's go. All right, let's see what else we got on the docket. Hamstrings of choice. Okay, I got some good hamstring machines here. How about I show y'all one of my favorites. All right, y'all, so this is the Flex Fitness Ham Tractor. Very, very sought after piece of equipment. I'm gonna show you how I like using this piece of equipment. And it's crazy, I don't see anybody else doing this, but how you get maximum stretch. The only downside of the Ham Tractor is it's a tad bit light. So you gotta find other ways to kind of intensify the set a little bit. So we're gonna go push down. And the best thing you can do, there's dorsiflex, right? You're gonna hug the pad here. As soon as you do that, you'll feel your hamstrings go into a full stretch. So not only is this great for hypertrophy, but also it's fantastic for mobility as well. And after a deadlift day, this is like dynamic stretching. And then once you hit your fail point in a hypertrophy sense, with this particular positioning, you can lean back, and of course it's going to be easier here because there's less stretch going on at the lengthened position right there. So little tip, if you have this machine, try leaning over the pad. You'll feel that stretch in your hamstrings. It takes it to a whole nother level. It'll probably go another notch up, I think. Where's the thing at? There it goes. That is the best stretch you'll ever get on any hamstring machine, bar none. There's nothing better. There's never been anything created that's better than this machine. Like I said, if you have one, lean over and get even more out of it. If you don't have one, do the same thing. Lean over the pad, you'll get more stretch on your hamstring. And then when that fatigue's out, go back to your normal pushing your back against the back pad, and you'll get a lot more out of your seated hamstring curls. On a lot of machines, if you find yourself stacking the machine out, slow down the negative, add a little bit of a pause in the stretch position, make those portions of the accessory harder, because overload's great and it is a mechanism of hypertrophy, but it's not everything. Execution and challenging the tissue, making the tissue contract harder by things like tempo and, you know, those things right there can really, really help, especially when you're maxing machines out. So if you're maxing machines out, slow it down and see if you can still max the machine out. Guarantee you it's gonna be a lot harder to do the same amount of reps with a slower tempo. Come on. Yep. Let's go, baby. Come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. So as you can see right there, I couldn't get all the reps in that position because it's harder, and I'm really, you know, over exaggerating the eccentric and the isometric fully lengthened position. But what we do is when I reach that failure point, I was able to use this bar, push myself back into the seat, get a little bit of a mechanical advantage, and get a few more reps out. Little tips and tricks like this can be all the difference if you find yourself stuck at a plateau. Think outside the box. Think about how the anatomy actually works. And, you know, have fun with it. You know, sometimes just playing around and figuring out what feels best, you might stumble upon something like this that, you know, works really well for you. If anybody judges you for it, all right, now, what do we got next? I think we got some core or lower back stuff. I'll show you what I got for core. Yeah, core of choice. I'll show you what I've been doing lately. I really like this variation. Let me wipe my machine off. Guys, wipe your machines off, all right? Get all that booty juice off there, you know what I mean? Got rain? Raining. Put the convertible top back on. All right, guys, so one thing that you should try to incorporate into your deadlift training is after you've already taxed your posterior chain, do the antagonist movement, meaning all of this is already fatigued. There's no need in just keeping on hammering away. What you should do is try to do some anterior. So what I've been doing is doing some cable crunches, but what I'm gonna show you is this attachment that I found. I got a lot of attachments, but this is the one that I found to be one of my favorites. So this particular attachment kind of resembles like a pistol grip. So you see it's got like grooves and stuff for your fingers. And instead of it being hard to like hang on to the rope, because I have a long rope too that you can do this with, this is very comfortable. And I'll just put them right here, just in my upper chest area, lean over, and basically your shoulders make this exercise cam to where it kind of lightens up as you bend over. But I really like this one a lot. It's simple, it's easy to do. And if your gym has a cable crossover machine that has a back pad like this, it just feels really good. It's a really easy exercise that pretty much anybody can do. And if you have this attachment, it just feels phenomenal. And I'll typically do like 15, 20 reps on this, because eventually if I go too heavy with it, my feet will try to come up off the ground. So I'll just keep it at a, you know, a lighter weight than I can do potentially, but do a lot of reps with it. Get a bunch of blood flow through here. Yep. Okay, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So what's cool about this versus a standard like cable crunch machine is you're basically doing toe touches. So while this is activating, the hamstrings are lengthening. So it's kind of a really, really beneficial mobility per se, because you're working what's called, what am I thinking of? It's the reciprocal inhibition, okay? So basically when one side activates, the other one deactivates, right? So it's an antagonistic relationship, all right? So that's what I'm doing here, is essentially activating this and lengthening the posterior chain all in one movement. But more than any of that sciencey shit, it feels good and I get a really good pump in my abs. Last set. Golly. So it's very easy to stop on this particular movement a little short. Your indicator is when you feel your hamstring stretch, that means you've gone to full range. If you don't feel a stretch in your hamstrings, you need to go down lower, all right? If you haven't tried this one, give it a try. It's been one of my favorites as of late. Very easy to set up, and especially if you have that particular handle, you'll love it. All right, guys, so that's the end of deadlift day. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see y'all back next time. Like, subscribe, push the notify me button, all that jazz, and we'll see you next time. Peace.